Alright, welcome to Taken Cayde. We might do the Taken Cayde in 2 parts, maybe 3, give or take. So what we're gonna do is Shrine of Oryx. Search the darkest corner of the Hellmouth for the fabled shrine and destroy it. So we're just gonna do that because why not? It's a good starter point for Kings, and then we'll first see cinematic for it.
Listen to this, from an old warlock, Osiris.
Every end crawls from the same pit, rising from the schism to swallow matter, light, and life. It will not be stopped, but here it can be slowed. The shrines of Oryx must be destroyed.
Now what? Shrine of Oryx. Let's do this.
There is a shrine here, but it's further in the Hellmouth than anywhere we've been. We should destroy it before it's too late.
But yeah, like this mission you're supposed to do in the base game, and it kind of gives you like, yeah, I prefer to just do it.
Heavier than normal. Something's got them worked up. I'll stay on it.
But yeah, I'm just doing this so this doesn't really confuse you that
They're
much.
invading the Hellmouth?
I just gotta skip past these guys. But yeah, you basically do this mission, yeah. We're kind of going back in time a bit. Because you would normally do this mission
If I translated these
around
comms
up below.
correctly, one of their barons is here. They don't crawl out of their skiffs too often. Sounds like an opportunity.
That's a Bayon. Bayon of... Fog... I'm gonna call him Fog. Fog Bayon.
Got him. That's one less baron to worry about. Let's find the shrine. These tunnels go on for miles. We'll never explore them all.
But yeah, that's a cool bridge right there. There's another cool
I don't even
bridge.
want to know what they're keeping down there.
That's the summoning pit abomination, so a really big ogre. I should have probably done this before this. Yeah, whatever. It's a wizard. But yeah, you basically take this direction. Go over here. Kill a bunch of... Why are there knights here? Well, you basically just go this way, in this doorway. Over here. And then that's where the summoning pits are. And if you go through that doorway, on the strike, you'll see a really big ogre. Like, we're talking it's a big ogre. If you've seen King's Fall, that's about as big as the ogre is, but a bit more bigger. So it's pretty big. Actually, yeah, you might be able to get a comparison size for it real quick. Oh, and it was a unique ogre. You would shoot it in his tummy, not his face. Which is a bit unique about the ogre. Yeah, but we're more stupidly crazy. Yes, we give no fucks. Hello, Boomer Knight. But yeah, this part I always found cool because it was just like a bunch of cables going in. So it's like inside a big cable or wire, you know. So yeah. Hall of Wisdom. Alright, so we're gonna hope this mission doesn't bug. Because sometimes it bugs and it's just...
Find a way through.
Yeah, cool. Alright. So I'm just gonna take my time because... Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it bugs. So basically the market is just sitting there that you can't do anything. So you gotta go to orbit and then back here. And then hope it doesn't bug again. Which is a bit annoying, but yeah. Hello, Olga. Now, the red oil around that is them being enraged, so they do more damage and all that jazz. So, yeah. This part was a bit frightening to see a bunch of frog coming over here, and then a big knight coming here with a walnut shield. You know. So, yeah. That's the, shrine. Pretty cool. This is probably the Manic boss strike, which was interesting. Yeah. That's where we came from.
Let me out under the
But
shrine.
yeah,
I'll
this.
look for a weakness.
You go look for that.
It's tethered to a power far beyond the edge of this system. If I just find a way to break the link. Let's just hope we don't get sucked into some trans-dimensional vortex.
So see how high that doorway is? That's how big how tall the ogre is. But this boss was very unique. Shardot's Eye of Oryx. Yeah, look, he glows. He has a really big gun. Damn. Okay, Sardan, go to sleep.
It's weakened.
But yeah, the ogre was pretty much as big as this doorway right here. Alright, so we're just gonna bend my eye retinas right now. So if you don't like bright lights, I suggest looking away because this is gonna hurt your eyes.
We severed their connection. The shrine, it was communing with something out there. Their god or king. Well, not anymore. Whatever it is, it's still out there.
Well, that's basically Oryx. So, yeah. Now, plot of the Taken King. So we killed Cayde, and Cayde was his son, believe it or not. So, Oryx is a bit pissed at us for, you know, murdering his son, but it's fine. We're just gonna say hi to him. So yeah, basically, dock below. We find out what Cayde is, we put a stop to him, and we destroy his soul in the Waking. Then we do the raid, Cayde's End, and we basically go in, run the abyss, build a bridge, go to his destinator, kill his destinator, and then we kill Cayde with his own sword. Basically, or using the sword logic. We like a bunch of people shoot rockets at Cayde. One person grabs a sword, and then and the only person that can damage Cayde is the sword wielder. So yeah, that's basically Destiny Cayde's End raid. So yeah. After that, you do House of Wolves, which I recently just did. So now we're gonna do Taken King. So Oryx. The death of Cayde was a beacon, a single cast across the stars. The night has answered. Alright, so this is a pretty good cutscene. Because it's sure like the...
Once I looked up at the stars. I was a guardian. I stood against the darkness. My eyes saw hope and a future full of light. 6 of you went down into the pit. You sought revenge for those I lost. You slew a god, Crota. With his last breath, he reached out across the night. And now, the night has answered. Oryx, Crota's father. He smells the blood of his son on your hands. We have slain his brood. We have murdered his son. And now the Taken King comes for us all.
Alright, so that was a pretty good cutscene, but to be honest, that was not the cutscene I was expecting, so that's oopsies. Oh yeah, I forgot to do these missions. So basically, a rising tide, find and destroy the source of the Vex, searching to protect the Black Garden. I'll do the, well crap. Alright, basically, you go here, you find and destroy the source of the Vex, searching to protect the Black. I'll just do that someday, alright. I was supposed to do that before I did the Black Garden, or after the Black Garden mission, where yeah. Well, we might as well just do that now. Well, actually, we'll just stay on topic. Alright. Coming war.
I was born the moment the Traveler died, as everything collapsed around us. Before that day, there had never been a ghost. There had never been a guardian. I don't know much about the Traveler, but I know it made me to bring you back. And I spent a really, really long time searching for you. The Cosmodrome? Not the first place I looked. As I saw the other ghosts find their guardians, and the centuries went by, I wondered if I'd ever find you. And then, I did.
I remember everything about the day I was born. I still bear the scars. The Awoken are my family now. And I am their queen. We fought to keep our beautiful creation safe. And now this beast has come, claiming to be king. Marasav bows to no one. You and I know how this ends. We've known since you escaped from that pit. The Awoken have played their part. This was all part of the plan. Guide them, my hidden friend. It is all up to you now.
Alright, that was the cutscene I was talking about. But yeah, that was one of my favorite, probably my favorite cutscene. Now, myself and Crow live. Crow gets sent back to Mars somehow, or he made it there somehow.
Guardian, this is Commander Zavala. The Cabal base on Phobos is blasting a signal across all channels. They're willing to break transmission service. This could be a prelude to a full-scale assault.
We're setting down on Phobos now.
I'll be monitoring your feed, Ghost. Good luck to you both.
Alright, this part's kind of scared me. Alright, but yeah, Crow somehow made it to Mars and lived, so yeah. I mean, Aldrin.
Zavala, the Cabal are evacuating with extreme prejudice. They're getting torn up down here.
Ew.
Skyburner's regiment. Dead, obviously. There are no other Guardians here. I wonder who put them down.
Something has drawn us here. I can feel it.
Guardian, I've asked Eris Morn to monitor the channel.
Oh yeah. You should go around this way.
What the hell was that?
Fingertips on the surface of my mind.
Yes. Thank you for your input, Eris.
This membrane is attempting to form a bridge between dimensions, but I think it requires a living host.
Oh, bye bye, Cabal. I don't think he. Yeah, he might be okay. But yeah, this mission it was a bit of a spooky mission. Kind of a.
Louder. I will endure.
But yeah, this mission was a bit scary to do when you were a kid.
They speak a word. A name. He is here.
Give your will to me.
Yeah, I'm good. I feel pain. So this is Center Word of Oryx. Is it? Yeah, that's word. Okay. You just gotta be a bit careful here.
You have seen his face. It was his hand that transformed the Cabal.
Oh, so this is a new type of Cabal shield.
Get out of there.
Yeah. Issue a shot back wave. So yeah, that sounds fun. Ow. They're kind of annoying, you know. Oh god, these guys are annoying. And if you go over here, you can scan the terminal here.
They sent teams to investigate anomalous energy fluctuations across the base. Let the units report it back.
I wonder why.
The bases are lost. We have reports of these taken across the system. Go! Get out!
Wow, Savada, that's real encouragement.
Our ship's landing across the airfield. Hurry!
Now, why a ship couldn't carry us here, I have no clue. Hey, open space, we can like. Why couldn't our ship not like pick us up there? I don't know. Yeah, this was a kind of cool mission. These two Cabal, very friendly. They would put you back and you'll fall in that death ransom, which was always fun.
We're almost there.
Yep, see, ship is just in mid-air. Try you. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay. Guessing our ship didn't blow up. But yeah, don't know why a ship could have not just picked us up there. It's fine. Got some exercise.
Zavala, we made it to our ship. We're heading home.
Nope. Birthday boy. Everyone that comes to the birthday party.
Their leaders belong to you. The rest await extermination. No. Gather them. I will take them all.
My contacts near Saturn say the weapon fired only once.
It's not like the Queen to attack a superior force.
How could she have known? How could anyone? We need a warlock inside the Dreadnought.
Here we go.
Our first priority must be to protect the city. Our Guardian got a good look on Phobos. Whatever it was, it turned Cabal against Cabal, wiped out their base in minutes. How long would we last?
Until we understand what we're dealing with.
They are taken.
Eris, get your rock off my map.
It hasn't spoken since Crota fell. It speaks now, because Oryx has arrived. Come to fulfill the final covenant of his son.
But why fight the Cabal?
Not fighting. Taking. Controlling their will.
So we focus on his army. Kill these Taken until he's all that's left.
Whatever you kill, Oryx will replace.
The Dreadnought, then. How do we get past that weapon?
Without ending up like the Awoken.
I gotta go, see about a ship.
Cayde, our discussion is not yet concluded.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm leaving.
Should be maybe one more cutscene. But yeah. Cayde, funny guy. It was him that he could died, genuinely. Alright, go to the tower. Gonna leave it. Yeah. A lot of stuff. And now we're here. How's your fourth banner? back at the tower after a while.
What do you have for us, Hunter?
Oh.
Come back soon. We need the challenge. He's impenetrable.
Alright. Just gonna struggle right there. So Ace-Mon has 3 eyes because when she was lost in the pit, she had pretty much a wishbone and she wished to find a way out of the pit. So the wish gave her 3 glowing eyes. So yeah. Wishbone is a collarbone, the wish dragons. Yeah, like that's another story basically. Alright, Cayde 6.
There's the Guardian I've been looking for. Look, only way to stop the Taken is to get you on the Dreadnought.
I have a plan, but we'll need some specialized kind of gear. Luckily for us, I spent years prepping for special circumstances.
We need a stealth drive. I've got one hidden in the...
Cayde, what are you whispering?
Nothing? Nothing. I'll contact you in the Cosmotron. Hey, good luck out there.
Thank you.
Prepare the waking ruins in the south.
But we're only on this mission than this. It's not a big difference. But yeah. Cayde duty popped out in Taken Cayde a bit. Well, at the beginning. That's where he got out of, I guess, characterization. Yeah, I think that's the word. I don't know. Again, I have severe dyslexia, so I have problem reading and writing. So that's why I struggle reading the thingamabobs. Alright, we're gonna do Cayde Stash. A pretty good mission, in my opinion. Oh damn, that's a high level. We'll probably do those 2 missions on Mars, probably in the future.
Turns out Crota does
When,
have
I
a
don't know.
His name is Oryx, and he's come all this way to kill you. We're not gonna let him. Oryx controls the Taken from a dreadnought near Saturn, but we can't get close without a stealth drive. Lucky for us, I hid one at the top of an old colony ship before I got roped into the Vanguard.
How do you know it's still there?
You better hope it's there. You won't survive the dreadnought without it.
Alright, Cayde Stash. Oh well.
Cayde, we've got a real problem down here.
Let me guess. 4 arms, wear cloaks, smell real bad.
Not full.
Nope.
Taken.
Guess again.
Thought we'd have more time.
Now, why a shotgun requires green ammo, I have no clue.
How
I
bad
guess
is
a
it?
hard hitter.
Taken everywhere. Fighting the fallen.
Earth's gonna look a lot like Phobos if you don't find that stealth drive.
This is where we killed the servitor and Devil Slayer. If you go right here, you can see the big servitor, which is pretty cool. Ow. Just getting that.
Remember when Sepix Prime was our biggest problem?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is...
Okay, you're gonna find a vault door. There's a trick to getting through it, so let me know when you're there.
It's already
Door's
open.
already open, Cayde. We're inside.
And the flux grenades didn't detonate? I gotta get out of this tower.
Oh yeah, this is... I don't know what this room is for. Oh, I thought that was... You know, there might be something here. Nope. Taking Thrall, the most annoying piece. Oh, I see there. Yeah. Taking the annoying because they multiply quite readily. Yeah. Okay. Probably should have moved around. Yeah, I should have just shot a rocket. Gee, this isn't even one shot, so why does it take green ammo? So, a little trick that you can do on your... A little trick that you can do on your friends is just choose the elevator. Or they pretend to go in one, let them go in, and then just stay back. And say good luck.
We're heading up. Cayde,
Just a little...
when's the last time you rode this elevator?
Relax. It works fine. But stand by for a resurrection, Ghost.
Zippity downfall. Now all the elevators work, but yeah, you can just kind of scare your friend a bit if you have one.
From this height, I can pick up taken energy reads throughout the Cosmodrome. You know I was here, looking for you when the first Fallen crews came through. It started with one skiff. A few months later, the Cosmodrome was theirs. The Taken have done it in hours. How do we find your stealth drive?
There's a bridge from the tower to the ship. Took me days to get it working. It's a little unstable, so watch your step.
Cayde, someone moved the bridge. Destroyed the controls.
Yeah, that's the Fallen. Probably trying to keep the Taken off their backs. See if you can reroute the power.
There's still an active feed moving through those pipes overhead. Guardian, if you find the source, I can patch the circuit.
Alright, but this is one of my
My stash is in the vault on top of the colony ship.
We're still waiting for details on this plan of yours, Cayde.
Yeah. Give me a second, Guardian.
this is cool. What is she walking up here normally? In a way. There we go. Oh yeah, he's fine. But this is a good, nice mission because you can literally see the entire Cosmodrome from here. So yeah. Like that's to see where like this side you can't really see. I don't know what that building is. But yeah, this is like the giant spaceship right next to right next inside the Cosmodrome. Which is pretty cool that you can get a nice view. And we're gonna go to the top of that. I have read how this spaceship had the balls.
Alright, back in business. Hey, the bridge is already moving. I get to the top of the colony ship where I left my stash, and watch yourself on that bridge.
First time I did this, I kind of died here.
Yeah, up.
Because, you know, that falls. Oh, great. Yeah, this is a fun part to do. You're gonna want a shotgun because, or a shotgun, because this guy spawns. This one I'm pushing. But I have great aim.
Don't look down.
Oh, come on. Gotta go in the circle real quick. Now I kinda wonder how the humans were like, or how this place worked. Because obviously there's like a few floors missing, and maybe an elevator. Yeah. They can spawn over there. You can just wait for them to walk past. Like this running. And you don't even have to look at them. Okay, hello. Just gonna take a nice view here. Okay, bye bye. So this part is pretty straightforward. Now if you want to see the little Easter egg, you can shoot these vents. And then pretty much go up. Hold on. Why is this so hard to do?
Hey, you
No.
found one of my secret rooms. Good times. Help yourself to the glimmer, but leave the exotics for me. When I get out of this tower,
Oh man, there's
There's
nothing
nothing
here.
in here but fallen caches.
They took my loot? It's like there's no rules.
Come on.
A jack of spades?
Yeah, I had a whole system to keep track of things. The royal cards stood for weapons. Spades meant Hake, clubs for Crux Lomar, diamonds for Amalon, and hearts... well, hearts were for this girl I knew.
What was her name?
Don't you have a stealth drive to find?
But yeah, this is like a nice in-depth thing of Cayde 6 history. All that jazz. And now you shit your pants. These guys are annoying because when you mute them and they're about to die, they multiply. Just want to kill them quick. I'm a bit low. Ooh.
That thing seemed pretty mad. Oryx must still be holding a grudge for us. You know, killing Crota.
Yeah.
Things won't get any easier on the Dreadnought. You find my stealth drive?
Are you
Oh
sure?
yeah, this is like a cool place.
It's like all things. You gotta know where to look. Enter frequency 5982, Ghost.
Cool.
There it is.
The best hiding places are always in plain sight. Transmat it out of there. I'll get it set up. Just do me a favor. If you find anything else I've hidden, leave it for me. There'll be treasure enough for everyone on the Dreadnought.
And we're done. Survive the Dreadnought, super weapon, and establish a beacon. That's a pretty easy mission. Just gonna crack my fingers. If you crack your fingers, it doesn't really do anything to your hand's health. Because one guy cracked his hands on his right side for like 20 years straight. Oh.
Maintenance pending. Requesting visual confirmation.
Yep, that's the last one. Port side.
Confirmed.
Interest in tech, Cayde? Isn't this Eris Morn ship?
Is it? Huh. You know, you're a true artist. Can't even see the join.
Cute. But Zavala's got sign-off on all launches. Need a log while I'm letting it go.
Stargazing tour? Okay. How about an unsanctioned op using modified stealth tech to infiltrate a dreadnought above Saturn's rings so we can knock out its weapons, create a transmat zone, and send in the cavalry?
How about test flight? It'll be waiting for you when you're ready.
Me? Oh, I'm not flying that thing.
Yeah. Surprise. Oh, now we go to the tower. Wait, what do you want me to do at the reef? Hold on. Survive the dreadnought super weapon and establish a beacon on the dreadnought. Okay. Got that. Oh, wait. Throwing knives. Okay. So why do you... Alright, we're just gonna go to the tower. Gonna go to the tower. Clear that out. Clear that out. Fire rate is a bit fast. They got some decent picks on this gun. Go take a look over here. The shield. Loads. Alright, let's go talk to whoever wants to be talking to. No, nope. Ah, it's Cayde. Oh, I might get my nice talky stuff.
Feel like taking a trip? I got a missing persons case.
Feel like a trip, I got missing persons and a nice talking named Terrors out of the map of the Vex. To the Vex gate, he hasn't come back. Get out there and find him. Guardian, and there ain't enough stalkers around that we can just go.
I sent a Night Stalker named Tevis to check out a Vex gate on Venus. He didn't make it back.
Mm-hmm. So that's the quest to get the Void subclass. Pretty good one.